Well, I'm looking forward to the Netflix special. A couple last questions here so we can really get to know Bert Kreischer. Three of your all-time favorite rock bands.
Ooh. Okay. In excess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. God, man, that'll make me cry.
Michael Hutchins.
Lost his sense of taste and a sense of smell, they say.
Yeah, he got in a bicycle accident while he was trying to be healthy in Europe. Like after he kicked drugs and alcohol, his one pleasure left in the world was food. He loved food and going to nice restaurants and tasting and doing the whole ambiance thing. Falls off his bike, hits his head on a curb, and loses his taste and smell.
Yeah. In Excess is one of my favorites in the world. I have to say Steely Dan.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing rock bands, so Steely Dan, In Excess. And then, this is going to sound okay. I got to say one grunge. We just saw Pearl Jam live. Just saw Red Hot Chili Peppers live. I'm going to say Nirvana.
Nirvana?
I take that back. Blind Melon.
Blind Melon.
Yeah, Blind Melon. God, Blind Melon. Shannon Hoon was a gangster.
Yeah.
That guy had such a voice. His song Changes. I want that played at my funeral.
Wow. No Rain? Or, I mean, obviously,
No, not No Rain.
If you're a huge Blind Melon fan, most people only know No Rain.
No, Changes is the song. That's the song. It's so good. It's amazing. Yeah, Blind Melon.
Wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's a diss to Creed, fellow Florida band, and a guy that likes to take his shirt off almost as much as you do.
Yes. I was in a band in college, kicked out the guitarist, and he formed Creed.
Really?
Mark Tremonti.
Mark Tremonti.
Yeah, he doesn't admit that that's true, but we all have our truths.
And that's the one you're sticking with.
I stick by my truth.
A few of your all-time favorite comedians.
Sam Kinison, without a doubt. Dave Attell, without a doubt. And who? No, he's very talented. He's very talented. He's not one of the best of all time, though. He's been doing it 2 years. Casey Rocket, who they're talking about, is very talented. Cam Patterson, very talented. All the Kill Tony kids are great. I'm gonna have to put Hedberg in there. I love Hedberg. I love what he did. I love
different way of approaching things.
Just such a different brain. So beautiful of a person, and so funny. God, he was amazing.
A couple of last questions here. Your favorite? You've been all over the world. Favorite vacation spot? Like there's got to be times where you just unplug, and because you're always on. Or do you even find yourself when you're just around your family? You're probably a really funny family. You're cracking up and making jokes. And
well, it's okay. So my favorite place in the world, without a doubt, and it's very hacky to say, but is Hawaii.
Which island?
The big Oahu. Not the big island. The big island's Hawaii, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Wherever the North Shore is, Honolulu, Waikiki, Oahu. Hawaii is set up for you to have the greatest time in your life. That is their business model. You go there and they're like, aloha, but the energy of aloha is so cool that it also means goodbye, as in don't stay too long. This is our home.
Right.
And I love that. And I love that when you go there, everyone wants you. They know that you're there to celebrate their island and their culture. And they want to share that with you. I think that's so cool. I've been all over the world. Africa's pretty amazing. Safaris are crazy. Swim with great whites in South Africa is top 5 biggest things I've ever done in my entire life. Vietnam will change your cultural DNA. You go there, and that is for a traveler. It's not for a vacationer. It's for a traveler. Tanzania is overwhelming. I love London. Leanne and I are trying to move to the south of France in a few months to go live there and experience it. I love Greece. I mean, I've been so many places, it's so hard to say. But in all honesty, Hawaii is the place. If you have a vacation you want to take, go to Hawaii. You don't feel like you're in the United States. It looks otherworldly. I mean, like New Zealand's pretty gangster too.
Mm-hmm.
New Zealand's pretty.
I mean, the cinematography and all those movies that they shoot.
Bro, I pulled into New Zealand. I pulled in Australia's awesome too. I pulled in New Zealand in the South Island and got to my room. I've been flying forever. I was hammered, And I got there and I opened my doors and I was looking at a glacier. And there was a lake in front of the glacier. And I went, oh, wow. And I just got drunk. It was so awesome.
Appreciating the beauty with a couple of sips.
I remember I got into a helicopter in New Zealand, and I said to the guy, hey, do you mind if I drink in the helicopter? And he goes, absolutely. I said, what? And he goes, I do know. We're in a helicopter. I don't want some drunk guy in here, unpredictable. And I went, cool. I won't drink. And so I put whiskey in like a little drinking bottle, and I started drinking it. Anyway, I was like, how does he gonna know? I'm sitting in the back. And all of a sudden, we're on the headsets, and he goes, he says, it's pretty small in here. You don't think I can smell that whiskey? I was like, I didn't know you could smell it. He's like, I thought I told you not to drink. I was like, nope, sorry.
What are they going to do? Kick you out at that?
At that point, he was like, I guess I'll just land. I had to take a boat home. He wouldn't fly me home.
One last question here. It's Saturday night. We're at a dive bar. Speaking of sipping, what are we drinking?
Well, okay.
With the machine.
I know I have to say Porosos because that's my vodka.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say Porosos before the dive bar. And it's me and you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We walk in. First thing we do is we get Bud Lights and a shot of Jameson. That's the first thing we do. That kicks off our night. That first beer is like a first responder. It doesn't do much. It's the second and third responder that really go, okay, hold on, let's get an IV in him, right? That first one's just the one going, what's going on? How's he on the ground? Like what,
Right.
That first beer we got to get the buzz kicking. Once we get that JMO, we're done doing shots. I take that back. We're gonna do a Boilermaker real quick, and then we're gonna do Porosos and sodas until we're good,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jelly's gonna come in and he's gonna go, who wants shots of tequila? And me and you aren't gonna say no.
No.
And it's not the same drink we're having. Like I don't like when people give me a shot of vodka with a vodka. So I go, what am I ordering a slider to eat a cheeseburger with? No, I'm already drinking that. And then me and you are gonna sneak out back by the dumpster and smoke a joint. And right before we leave, we're gonna do an Irish car bomb.
I love it. I don't know if I'd be alive after all this, but I love the concept. I love the idea.
Yeah, it's great.
The comedy specials coming up on Netflix, the shows, June 12th in Macon, and then we've got next Friday in Hiawassee, Georgia, North Carolina border right there. It's always a pleasure to see you, and congratulations on all your success. And
thank you.
You make people's days better, and you should be appreciated for that.
That is the best compliment you can ever give me. If I can, I'm very lucky in life, and if I can share any of my luck, and I give my luck to people, like I'll give it like a lunatic. Like a lunatic. I did it the other day with a chick who said, I need some luck. And I grabbed onto both her hands and I closed my eyes. I said, I'm giving you some of my luck. She goes, I'm waiting for it. But I love it. If I can make anyone smile, that's all I want to do.
I love it. Bert Kresicher,